Hey guys, I am here to teach you guys about astrology. That's my goal right now. In this whole shift of my life, my goal is to teach you about astrology and hopefully drive you to want to learn about synastry so that you can find out about someone else. Because that's when shit gets fun. Okay? Down, fucking plain and simple, that's when shit gets fun, when you start comparing yourself to others, not just your sun signs. So follow me on Instagram, pledge me on Patreon, PM me, let's get to business here. So today we're talking about houses, because the houses we spoke about last time, we spoke about 1 through 6 and then 6 through 12. I was a little intense, I'm going to admit it. It was too fast, and it needs a little bit more love. I feel like each house needs a little more love. So instead of going through 1 through 12, 1 through 6, so today we're doing first house and the 7th house. First house is ruled by Aries, 7th house is ruled by Libra. Libra is ruled by relationships. Aries is ruled by singularity. They're both sextile, meaning that they have the both same sex. There's some terminology for you. And all opposition planets have the same sex. In housing regards, in any regard, if you have a sign in opposition, it's the same sex. Okay? So it's sextile. Okay, moving on. Aries is looking out for number 1. Libra, 7th house, is helping you find someone. They're both trying to help, but they both help in a completely different way. One helps by saying F everyone, and you got this. The other one helps by saying, hey, look at everyone, they got you. Which way do you go? Libra 7th house is a planet of relationships, the planet of marriage. Aries 1st house. First house is first impressions. 7th house is business partners. Aries is first impressions, first house. Libra's 7th house is business partners. They both have the same goal. If someone puts you up right, first impression, you get business from that person. If Libra's trying to get you with a business partner, you get something from that. That's going to be able to build you up. Both build up. That's the energy. Either way, you're going up. Either I'm going to hit you this way, hit you left, or hit you right. You're going to go up, and it's going to be a good thing. 7th house, 1st house, 2/5. Right hand, more feminine, because 7th house is Libra. And the way I'm looking at it, but if the way you would be looking at it would be, right hand would be Aries, and then left hand would be Libra. If we were to have the house look at you from my angle, that's how it would be, like, right? Bow, 2-2, man. It's cool. Oppositions. 2 becoming 1. If one person had 8 limbs, there would be oppositions together, I believe. Like the Hermetica talks about an 8-limb figure, and then the 8-limb figure getting cut in half, and then everyone is 4-limb figures. So there's no 2 punches now there's just 1 punch. And then the other punch is kind of off somewhere else. Who knows? Never existed, right? It's not a fact. Now, if you manage to get your other limb together, then you got 2 punches, but you got 2 punches from completely different angles. It's a lot cooler. but it's a lot more work. What if whatever book I read about having 8 limbs, whatever book that was I read, there was a human with 8 limbs, but God struck that person down and separated them because he thought that person was too powerful. That's awesome. So how do we get to that standpoint where we can be intimidating to even God? Obviously he destroyed us. So you do it respectably, or you don't do it at all. That's how life is. You never do anything in a disrespectful manner. It's just like with magic. You look at some spells and they require some things you can never get. Like the blood of something that's like a human or someone that's frustrated or something. But it's actually really broken down more, it's actually a plant you need. But it says this so that it deters people, so that you don't have the courage, so that you don't really want, so that if you don't do your research, if you're not intelligent, you don't get the end result. So what I'm telling you now is it's the same with astrology. If you're not intelligent, you won't find another person like you, and you're not going to become empowered in the aspect I'm talking about. There's other ways to become empowered. This is my favorite way, because I know that when you start to align yourself with who you are, the alignment you have with yourself becomes extremely relevant to everyone around you, and either they're attracted to you or they're not. And the people that aren't attracted to you usually aren't so compatible with you. So that's beautiful. If the people that you're not attracted to just automatically get repelled, you're one off, man. A lot of people like to say, oh, Scorpios are the only people that are magnetic. No. Okay, so you read that somewhere. Whatever, look. What is important to realize, maybe Scorpios are magnetic, but we haven't gotten to that point as humans to be able to understand what that means. But what we do understand is if these 7 signs match these 7 signs, this person is going to have really good conversation with this person. That's what we do know. So let's just stick with what we do know and show the people that we do understand that from. Let's become more empowered. Let's become more empowered than our foes. That's what the goal is to become empowered enough to overcome our foes, and then to be able to feel empowered, and then to move towards what we want in our lives. Everybody has the same goal, but everyone has a different way of getting there. Like Aries and Libra, for example. I feel like opposite sides really do attract to each other, because Aries is a sign that is individual. I'm going to go and handle it. And then you have Libra on the other side. Okay, you go and handle it. Bye. Right now, I'm going to think about how to get more people so when this person comes back, we can all handle it next time. And then you got 2 hands instead of 1. We're going to do. You know, it's way cooler. Versus if you have an 8-limb body, you already have to communicate with the other being inside of you. Like, okay, so this part of me wants to go here and go and collect these people, and this part wants to go over here and fight. Which way do I go? There's always going to be an argument, kind of. It's weird. That sounds like it would suck. It really does sound like it would suck. I wouldn't want to be inside of a body like that. That sounds like terrible. All the greatest things happen when you're facing your opposition in life. Man, it's just so exciting because there's a person that's going to be in the background that's going to accumulate people, that's going to be in charge of all the paperwork, computers, and then there's a person that's going to be on the podium telling everyone, look, this is it, guys, we are doing the right thing. And then the person that constructed everyone is just going to be like, yeah man, yeah, I feel that, you know, that's how it works. And that's exciting. Tell me it's not. There's no way in hell you can tell me that's not exciting. Having someone root you on while you're firing everyone up. You can't tell me that's not perfect, because I believe it is. So that's the way I see the opposition of first and seventh house. First house being I am. First house being my veneer. Seventh house being I am friendship. I am a sense of justice, a sense of who am I? Me. I am me. I am identifying self. Seventh house identifies self. Seventh house explains how I am who I am and you are who you are and how we can be who we are together. Seventh house is marriage. First house is not marriage. First house is war. First house is go and attack. Come back, apologize later. You can't really pick which is the coolest. I couldn't. The first house handles the struggles. Seventh house handles the confusion. It's a big one too, man. It's a big one too. So we got houses right here, okay? My seventh house, my first house, okay? Seventh house, the first house, first house is gonna hit you first. Seventh house is gonna block you, good? And then here's another cool thing to think about. In our general society right now, what's your dominant hand? It's the right hand, isn't it? Which is your first house sign. So the first hand you hit with is your first house. So you can associate your first house with your body. So your hand, the hand you hit with is your first house. And the hand you probably block with, or I would. The hand you wouldn't really put so much of a punch into because you're predominantly right-handed as a species right now. Would be your left hand. You would use it to block. By the way, random fact, if you're gonna fight someone, please don't do it like that, because you're gonna dislocate your thumb. You're supposed to punch like this, with your thumb over your fingers. Please don't break no fingers, guys, because I don't want you guys breaking fingers. Thinking about your first house and your seventh house and stuff, that's not healthy. So don't do that, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Much obliged. Be your true self. Take that first house energy, whatever it is, just come out swinging, man. Come out swinging, and take that seventh house energy and just focus on what you can do to better yourself. Become better for you, because there's no one out there trying to help you out, man. I'm cutting this video short today because my camera's gonna die. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching out for me. I hope you guys are having a great day, a great present. It's staying strong out there. Be your true infinite self. Shine bright like a diamond, my friend. Thank you.